I started in 2006, and I was really big into anime at the time, and I kind of stumbled across the community, and I've been doing it ever since. Woohoo! That's my story. Where's your story?
What? Oh, why you cosplay?
How do you cosplay?
Oh, mine's really boring. I was getting into anime, and I need a Halloween costume. And I grew up in a really small town. I didn't even know what cosplay was. I thought I was being like super innovative. I was like, I'm gonna dress up for this cartoon. No one's ever done that before. And then I found out like 2 years later I'm not. It's the special snowflake that I thought I was.
It's funny because you're from Canada, so
I am from Canada.
snowflake.
Yeah, snowflake. I am from Canada. God, this seems really high. But it was just, I was just like, that character's so cool and she's so sexy, and I don't. You know, I was in high school, I was like, I'm not really that sexy, and it would be fun to be sexy. And that's what kind of Halloween's about. It's like putting on the trashiest outfits you can and not being judged for it.
And now we do it for a living.
So, but it was like, I don't know for you, but I couldn't like sing the songs or, you know, write fan stories, and I was an awful artist. I'm like, this is my way of like showing my love. It's like wearing a nerdy t-shirt, but to the nth degree.
Yeah, dude. I totally get that. I can sing the second opening that you actually, but that's about it. No, I started in 2009. My friend told me about Comic-Con. He's like, this is where your people belong. So here's a ticket, so you may join them. And I was like, okay. So then I went and I dressed up as X Pikachu. And then now we're here.
Fast forward.
Everyone give yourselves a round of
Welcome
applause. Welcome to the panel.
So yeah, we'll kind of try to stay on target with a little bit of the panel. Though it doesn't matter, we can go totally off.
Yeah. We can go to the PowerPoint and then do a Q&A after if you guys are cool with that.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, we can do whatever you want.
Or we can sing along. Or charades. Anyone got Cards Against Humanity?
Yeah. The biggest black.
That's the right panel, Riki.
Okay, so you know, like we always talk about, you can make a costume, but then there's all this like secret stuff because we're not all made like.
Barbie dolls.
What? Mine's all tape and like hyping it up.
See, there's all these secrets, and a lot of times we don't like to talk about it because like people want to believe we look like this.
The amount of effort is embarrassing.
Yeah. So, like for instance, I always wear, if I can, like Spanx.
Yeah, what's the...
Spanx is the first one.
Yes.
Yeah, this is sexy, right, guys?
Yeah. Sorry,
Guys.
guys.
Because when you're wearing like really tight-fitting like spandex suits, so like for my room, I always wear Spanx because you gotta lift and...
I'm totally gonna...
Maybe not tuck. That's not the right
You
word.
know, oops, I see.
There you go. That's kind of gross.
I turned on.
Pretty much just to hold everything in and kind of give the illusion that you're
Yeah,
skinnier than you are.
Yeah, so like when you wear, because obviously you don't want to do what I did and not wear underwear in an outfit, and then the outfit explodes and
Tell that story.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Tell us your latex no underwear burst story.
No.
Okay, really quick. Latex, you glue latex together, you don't sew it. And it was really, really hot, and I was doing all these like crazy dynamic poses that involved me like squatting and, not to take this wrong way, spreading my legs.
I took it the wrong way. I'm offended.
And basically I was doing this pose and the crotch blew open, but I thought you weren't supposed to wear underwear under latex because you would see the seam lines. So luckily no one saw anything, but I totally felt the wind on my business. And
Wind on my business.
on my business.
Hi, I'm Riddle. Wind on my business.
Yeah, that's my Canadian name. Wind on my business.
It's your
Ivy's here!
Ivy Doomkitty. Ivy Doomkitty.
That's your new name. So, I always wear like, now I wear like 5 pairs of underwear and like tights and, you know, this just sort of makes everything seamless and smooth and,
hides the undesirable.
Way better than it really is.
yeah. So, and
What's that?
corsets.
Oh, corset. Ivy. Tell us about corsets.
Corsets are awesome. Corsets are hot. And the thing is, the nice thing about it, you can wear a corset and then throw blammo that over it, and it actually hides all the boning really well.
Are you serious? Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, my shit's like...
Because you can see the channels, the boning channels in a corset.
And the seams at the top and bottom.
Dead.
Oh, there goes sound.
Hello. That's okay. What do you need to say?
Wait, it's mine still.
No, it's not.
No.
We're out.
What the?
Oh, no.
Oh, there we go.
So,
Anyway, they're good for achieving a really proportionate look, where you have that kind of hourglass figure, because no one looks like
Because
that.
a lot of times too, when you wear armor, especially if you're a woman, okay, this mic is just coming up. When you wear armor and you're a woman, it can really like bulk you up.
Yeah.
So if you just even corset yourself, like that's extreme, but if you corset yourself just ever so slightly, you'll sort of come back.
It brings that feminine look.
Yeah, it'll bring you back to sort of your original shape with the addition of the armor on it. So, yeah. Know your limits.
No, armors too. We're back.
Yeah, you guys wear corsets, right?
Yes. Of course, it's I loved it.
Yeah.
One thing you want to do is definitely make sure that if you're going to get a corset, the best thing you can do is have it custom made to your measurements because it will fit like a glove and you'll be really, really comfortable.
They actually have videos on YouTube that show you
Yeah.
what it should look like when you're wearing a proper corset. And so like if you have certain areas, this sounds kind of gross, but bulging, or if it's just the shape of it, like they'll tell you like depending on the way the lacing in the back goes, if it's like warped or something, that you need to wear it a different way.
I think the
So-
best part is when you tighten a corset and you get like a back butt.
Oh yeah.
Like a butt on your back. You look fantastic, but there's a butt on your back.
Put your finger all the way in.
Yeah, you're like,
That's totally like third base with your back. But and there's also a difference between waist cinchers and corsets. Like if you're paying like $20 for a corset, it's not a corset, it's a waist cincher. And it probably has plastic boning, and the boning will warp the warmth of your body. So if you're looking at $100 plus if you're buying a corset. And like Ivy said, custom all the way because it's going to be moving your organs around. So you want to make sure it's to your organs.
If your first time wearing a corset, don't like lace it all the way super in and then wear it for a couple hours because you will probably pass out. So you kind of want to do it, gradually and get it maybe a little tighter and tighter so you don't die.
I like wearing a corset because when like you can't tell that you have to pee the whole day, and then as soon as you take off the corset, it's like ooh, you're just like
It's like a dam. So,
to urinate. Okay, what?
this is what I always wear like 4 pairs of nylons because I've got stretch marks on my thighs. And
As we all do.
yeah. And it just creates like a more even look for your legs. And your legs Photoshop more even.
In real life.
So for like our Sailor Moon costumes, we each wear 2 pairs.
2 pairs.
And it really evens out the look of your legs and it looks great in photos and it also helps secure everything so things don't
Yeah, no matter what.
You can
Like,
run and you won't jiggle.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And if you, like I have bruises on my legs for where Jessica beats me. And
Don't sound serious.
I'm sorry.
I have a problem.
Is this what you want?
It is.
So, I really recommend tights. And it makes, Photoshop, photographers don't have to Photoshop
That's
these versions that you.
Also, if you're doing a costume where it could be a different skin, like Jess did a dragon from Wild Star, she'd be orange. You could wear like a bodysuit and also do your face paint, so you could do like different color pantyhose or tights. That way you don't have to paint your body for hours on end.
Yeah, so like was it She-Hulk or whatever?
Yeah.
Like totally do like green leggings, green arms, and green face.
Oh, so
Well, I
like,
did
like
with
this week, you
Hellgirl.
can wear like a blue one, and then she has the collar, and then you just do the makeup and kind of blend it in, so you just put on the suit and blue.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing is like when I did Hellgirl, I did a bodysuit because I didn't want to travel with the air compressor. But if you can pre-airbrush your bodysuit to have like maybe a little bit of shadows and musculature, so it kind of looks more real, then
If you have muscles. I
yeah,
guess.
if you have muscles or Photoshop or airbrush your muscles in, like I do. Sorry, we're just blazing through this because we know you guys want to ask questions. Bras.
Photoshop.
Okay. Seriously, ladies, Victoria's Secret Bombshell Miraculous adds 2 cup sizes.
Sorry, man.
Sorry.
It's all
You know, one of these girls,
This
you're
is
gonna be
what's
slowly
going on here.
disappointed.
Walmart and Target have knockoff ones as well because they realize that ladies like big, thick boobs.
Yes.
And men, supposed to. So, usually those are a combination of what you call chicken cutlets. They're like little silicone inserts.
Yeah.
So if you have a character that has unbelievably disproportionate boobies, that's what you want to do. Stuff those. Or
Oh,
tissues.
Sorry, I did want to add one thing.
Socks.
With the tights, ladies, tights have something called a control top, and I will have no idea what I'm talking about. You know that banding you get around your tights?
Around the thighs.
Yeah, around the thighs. There's a brand name called Sweet Nothings, and they sell seamless waist-to-toe pantyhose that doesn't have that control top. So then you can wear it with like high thigh high, crazy highness.
Crazy highness.
Greatness highness. So so cutlets and big bras. I have one friend who wears 2 bras, 2 of these miraculous bras.
That's awesome. They probably look really good though, yeah.
That's cute.
Oh, also along those lines, makeup is good too for accentuating that region.
My mom taught me how to bronze my chest.
So the same way you shade a drawing with a pencil, you use bronzer, just like brown makeup, and you can accentuate, your cheekbones, your abs, your boobies, your butt, I don't know, whatever you want.
Yeah.
Wait, your butt.
You
Wait,
know,
so
some
you're
of us-
saying I guys want to
if you want
bronze,
to really
you know,
be a book rack or something.
You know how I used to draw birds? You used to draw birds in middle school?
Well, that's the motion.
It's a whale tail. Whale
You
tail.
draw a seagull above your butt.
It's flying around the what? Okay, some of us on this panel need this, and some of us on the panel don't need this.
So our
This is the mini pop.
Our friend Katie cosplayed as Lana from Archer. You know, she's a voluptuous mocha lady. And our friend Katie is super white. So in order to get those kind of curves, she cheated and wore a booty pop, which is literally padding for your butt and quite comfortable. So it's like a pillow you're sitting on. So it's good if you have a costume that's like a bodysuit and you can kind of fake those curves and proportions and wear a booty pop.
So what would happen if I wore one?
Oh my gosh.
You'd be like, Ivy.
You could probably put food on your
Ivy has an announcement. She's going to be launching her own booty pop.
booty pop.
Ivy do booty pop.
Yeah, we'd all buy that.
I would. It's just a huge, like,
And really, it'd be like you can put it here or here.
it'd be awesome. I love it. Booty pop.
So booty pops are great because if you're wearing a padded bra, you want to kind of pad everything then because you want to sort of like even out your shape. Otherwise, you're just going to look like top heavy.
You might also see it on like superhero costumes where they kind of pad like the thighs to get that weird like musculature that, no offense, but most people don't have. I don't have that. And so it's kind of like the same thing where you're padding areas underneath like, a spandex suit to make it look like you have those things.
Next one, makeup.
Oh, yes.
Circle lenses.
This is Lizzie's slide.
Yeah, it's fine.
Artman's a makeup artist, so these were her slides.
Well, no, it's basically like, it's mostly with anime characters, but you can get contacts that are colored, prescription, and they make your eyes look bigger, and they run about $20. Now, don't fall asleep in them. Don't leave them in your eyes for an extended length of time, but they're a great, asset in addition to costuming. If your character has red eyes or you can't really get scleritis.
It's kind of like that extra step to really transform yourself into that character, and it really makes you look kind of not from this reality because like your eyes are big and it kind of pops them. And
Yeah, it's like a combination with makeup can, bump your eyes up.
Yeah, especially for pictures, you want your eyes to be bigger because sometimes it'll be squinty and weird.
A lot of not complaints, but a lot of questions I get is how do you keep the wig on your head? Sorry, no, you're like, what are you talking about?
I know. They made this they made this before me.
So a lot of times when, did it go off again?
Yes.
So a lot of times when you're wearing a wig, sometimes it'll slide back, it's really heavy, so I don't know if you guys played like Final Fantasy X, Shiva has crazy, bush hair. So a lot of good things to do that, or toupee clips, or just regular, Jesus, it's microphone.
Toupee
Clips
tape.
to go in. So,
He's good.
it's
not Sunday yet.
It holds on to your hair so that it doesn't slide back. What else, Riki?
Wig caps, there's double-sided tape, which you can tape on the inside of your wig. It's called top stick or toupee tape. I actually don't like clips because they press against my head. And
It also makes you bald a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah, because it pulls in your hair and it comes out.
I mean, if you have...
Is that only me?
So, never used hairspray. Oil sheen, yeah. Well, you can.
Okay, I was like,
Use hairspray for adult. Yeah, so.
No, sorry, use hairspray, not hairs.
Because wigs are plastic and not human hair, gel products or any, like I said, water porous products will literally just sit on top like gross goop. It won't absorb in like the hair follicles because it's plastic. So that's why you always use hairspray to style things, or like a Gatsubi has like a glue kind of thing for spiking stuff.
Yeah, and I really like to get tangles out of hair. It's this oil sheen spray. There's a brand name called Motions Oil Sheen.
The black babies.
Yeah, because I live in Atlanta. I
Yes.
have an in on the wig thing. But it's a great product to like get crap out of your hair, like not.
Yeah, so if you have a really long wig, like, what's Princess Bubblegum from Adventure Time. She has that long purple pink hair. So for that kind of thing, you use the oil lotion spray and get all those tangles out.
So, sorry, we're just gonna blaze through this. So yeah, I mean, think about your comfort. There's nothing worse than being uncomfortable in costume.
Yeah.
What's the most uncomfortable costume you've worn?
My
Ever?
dragon costume was super uncomfortable.
What was
The
uncomfortable?
shoulders. The shoulders were like, I like made it so poorly. It like dug into my shoulders and everything. But that's cool. I had like real crazy feet. But yeah, it was nice. That's cool.
I mean, there's things that when you make something, you're like, yeah, this will feel good, and then like 3 hours later, you're like, this doesn't feel good.
That's why you like test runs are really good in costumes. So sometimes if I'm making a complicated costume, I'll just put it on and kind of sit in it and walk around. That way you can get a feel for what could go wrong.
Okay, what's your most uncomfortable costume?
Can you sit in your demon hunter? No. You couldn't sit there and play Diablo?
Ivy, what's your most uncomfortable costume?
Dr. Doom.
Oh yeah. Dr. Doom.
I love it, but it's a pain. With that one, it's just the way I did the armor. It doesn't sit comfortably. But to go with this slide, if any of you guys have ever worn shoes all day long while walking the floor, and if you're prone to getting blisters, one awesome thing you've got is, I think it's Dr. Scholl's that has them, there's these little blister pads. You can put them all on all the little areas of your feet where you would get them, and it actually prevents you from getting them. It's awesome, it works, definitely get it, gives you that little extra padding on top of everything else as well.
On that same note, you always want to break in shoes before the con because you don't want to be wearing your 6-inch heels for the first day at a con. Brand spanking new because you will die.
Yeah, what you can do is you can put a Ziploc bag with
Full of
some
water.
water, and then throw that in your shoe, and then throw that in the freezer.
And it expands it and it makes it nice and comfy.
And
Or just wear it around the house. You look kind of weird, but
yeah, Google is your friend. If you take anything away from this panel, Google. It's a Google.
Google. There's so many resources online today that you would be remiss not to Google something and figure it out because literally it's all there.